Good evening, everyone. We are live at Slate Family Ice Arena for Bowling Green Falcon Club Hockey, where tonight the Bowling Green Falcons will be taking on the Xavier Musketeers. Puck drop is just 2 minutes away, so don't go anywhere. And it looks like we're just about ready for puck drop. Starters for Bowling Green: Michael Papanayu, Cam Horvath, Cole Ferry, Chase Nitschke, and Tyler Wise. And the faceoff is won back by Xavier. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm Justin Chicatano alongside my partner, Chris Kogan. Xavier carries the puck up and dumps it in. Wise goes back to retrieve it in the corner. Backhands one over to Nitschke behind the net. Ferry pressures there, taken away by the Musketeers. And it's knocked down by Horvath, and he spins back and throws it back into the zone as Bowling Green make changes. Xavier works it around in their own zone. Here's a shot, and it's saved by Brown, and he holds it.
Got a chance to talk to head coach Jake Risher before the game. what I've noticed in the past couple games is that Bowling Green really gets off to a slower start, and in the end, that leads to them losing that game. But they're really looking to go forward with momentum during the first period and get the first goal.
Yeah, they've been much better lately. They've won 5 straight games, and they're looking in this game to get off to an early start to change their fortune. Smith has the puck over to Bertzlaff, and now Wood. Jeff Wood carries it up, shoots one, and it's saved by the Xavier goaltender, and he holds it. We apologize for the time not being displayed. We're having technical difficulties. There's currently 18:38 to go in the first period. Schuler has the puck, tries to keep it in. It goes off a Musketeer and back out, and he gets the puck back and throws it in. Goes around, Dubendorfer plays it there. Tried to put one on net, and he fanned on it. And now Schuler a drive and a save made with the glove by the Xavier goaltender, and he holds it.
Clubbers really looking like they're getting that pressure in deep, getting a couple shots, really testing this goalie. Xavier looks to have a decently shorter bench than we do. Only one goalie on their roster as well. So we're ready to get the pucks in deep.
Take advantage of the opportunity. Less guys on the bench for them. Take advantage. Puck battle in the corner. Dubendorfer plays it. Tried to put it in front, could not. He goes after it in the corner, gets taken down. And the Musketeers take the puck away. And they get it out. Bellinger plays it, and now Schuler throws it in off of Schutte. And there was a collision at center ice. And now the Musketeers can take it back in. Pass across through the slot. Now here's a shot, and it goes up and over the blocker side of the net. And Simon racing after it. Here's a chance for BG. Simon has the puck. Simon shoots. Save made by the Xavier goaltender. It's loose, and he covers the puck up in the crease.
Good shot there by Simon. Justin, I wasn't really fond of the change right there. As Xavier's coming down the ice, 2 of our guys switch off. It provides a 3-on-2 going into the defensive zone. And also, Adam was talking about he wanted to really tighten up the D zone and really work on their breakouts, getting the puck into the neutral zone and playing a neutral zone game.
I would say that was a lucky break there, because if that shot didn't go wide, they wouldn't have had that on-man rush, and they would have been stuck in their own zone. And the wall backhands went off the boards. Messenger in the corner. It comes out to Nitschke, and he couldn't keep it in. Now he tries to defend. Here's a chance for Xavier, and a save made by Brown, and the puck goes in. And they're going to wave it off.
Yeah, that is definitely a waved-off
goal.
as the Xavier player went ahead and hit goaltender Brown there in the hand when he was in there.
He looked like he couldn't stop in time, and he ran into goaltender Zach Brown. So the play is blown dead. Great effort there from Nitschke to try and get back and break up the play.
Unlucky bounce there in the offensive zone for Chase.
Very.
But he was able to work his way back and really contest that guy going in 1-on-0.
And it looks like the faceoff will be moved outside of the zone. Cam Horvath will be the centerman. On his wings are Papanayou and Ferry. Puck played around back behind the net. Dirkmatt has it. Plays it around over to Gray, and now Papanayou over to Horvath. Horvath backhands one in. Ferry racing after it. Now playing the corner, Horvath and Ferry pressure. Horvath comes out with it. He puts it in front. It was blocked there at the side of the net. And Xavier gets the puck out. Dirkmatt plays it over to Gray. Gray over to Dirkmatt. Back to Gray as they play catch. Now a flip pass. And it was blocked there by the Musketeers. And thrown right back in. And Colin Dirkmatt will go back to retrieve the puck. Up the ice to Papanayou. Papanayou goes behind the net. Puts it in front. Smith, a shot, and it gets shot wide. Now it's thrown back behind the net. Xavier controls in their own zone. Pass went awry. Now it's in the corner, thrown up. And Bellinger throws it back in and is able to maintain pressure in the zone. The Musketeers finally get the puck out, and here's a chance. Puck thrown across, and the shot was fanned on. Now Bellinger tries to play it up. It was blocked there. Xavier maintains the possession in the zone. Now great play by Smith. Smith tries to poke it out. It was whacked at and kept in. And Orrs plays it off the glass and out into neutral ice. And the Musketeers regain possession back in their own zone. And they lose it, and now it's thrown back in. Bertzlaff has it. Bertzlaff tried to get it over to Smith. It was blocked there, and now it's thrown out. And Nitschke, it takes the puck over to Wise. Went off his skate, and he has to go back and get it. And now Nitschke. Nitschke dekes, great move. Works his way up the neutral zone, throws it in on net, and a save made by the Xavier goaltender. And it looks like BG has the upper hand in play so far. Lots more pressure than Xavier up to this point.
I would agree with you, but every chance that Xavier gets coming down the ice, they're producing these 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s, and you can't be putting Brown in that position to make a save every time. So we really got to work on getting back and making it an even rush.
Puck thrown around. Schutte has it. Schutte backhands one along, was blocked. Puck battle at the near boards, comes out. Schutte tried to get a stick on it, he could not. Schuler takes it away and throws it around the net. Dubendorfer will play it. Now Schutte. Schutte gets hit behind the net. Now Dubendorfer tries to play it. It was checked there. Puck kept in by Nitschke. Throws it on net. It was blocked there on the knuckling shot. Now pass is blocked by Dubendorfer. He takes the puck away. He puts it in front, and it was blocked there on the pass to Schutte. Now it's played back out. Wise has it. Wise dumps it back in. Now Schuler races after it, putting pressure on the Xavier defender. Played it behind the net. And they're having a hard time getting it out of their own zone. And the puck goes up into the netting, and the faceoff will take place back in the Xavier defensive zone.
That was good pressure by number 12, Luke Schuler there. Really able to keep the puck down deep while we get changes going in and out.
And they have to keep on applying pressure against the Xavier team to wear them down. Messenger tied up on the draw. It's won back by Xavier. And he hits a man behind the boards, behind the net, excuse me. And now Bendewald keeps it in. Puck thrown around. Dirk Matt is able to stop it. And Xavier plays it out. That's Mallet playing it, and he throws it in. Xavier goaltender tries to play. It went past him. Bendewald now. Bendewald backhands one back to Gray. Here's a shot by Gray. And now Horvath had it, came right to his stick, and he fanned on it and as it was a rolling puck and just bounced over his stick. And the Musketeers control in their own zone. Here comes Xavier. Here's a shot, and save made with the pad by Brown. Now Bendewald. Over to Ferry. Ferry works his way in. Ferry shoots, and a blocker save made by the Xavier goaltender. He tried to glove it back down, but he could not as he was checked. Now Xavier gets it out, and they throw it back in, and Bellinger will go back to retrieve the puck behind the net. Stops there, plays it around. Horvath couldn't stop it. Now Xavier regains possession, and now Horvath steals it. Horvath tried to play it in front to Papanayu, and he throws one off the side of the net. Now puck played off the glass. Bellinger couldn't keep it in. Goes back down. Orrs plays it. Orrs goes behind the net. Check there by a Xavier player. And it's played out of the zone. Ferry tries to get to it by the BG bench. And he plays it out of neutral ice. Now it's thrown right back in, and Nitschke races back to get the puck. Plays it over to Bertzlaff. Now Horvath back to Bertzlaff. Bertzlaff races down the far wing. Here he comes. He backhands one, and a save made there.
It's a good shot by Adam Bertzlaff.
By the goaltender. Very good shot by Bertzlaff. Caught him up high on the backhander. Puck thrown in over the net. And now Chase Nitschke gets the puck. They lost it in his feet, and he was poked away, but Wise is able to help him out and get the puck. Tried to get it over to Nitschke off the boards and went past him. Throw him back in. Bertzlaff over to Nitschke. Nitschke throws it in on net. Saved there by the Xavier goaltender, and he holds it. 11:34 to go in the first period. No score yet between BG and Xavier.
Bowling Green really putting the shots down deep on this goalie, really testing him from deep, and then they're able to go in and pressure and produce situations where they get good quality shots on net, just like Adam Bertzlaff just did that last shift.
And like you mentioned earlier, Xavier has a shorter bench than we do, so it's important to wear them out early. Now Wise gets it, neutral ice, plays it out, into the zone. Dubendorfer gets it. Try to get it over to Schutte. Pass was blocked, but Schutte gets to it, plays it back, and it goes wide of Nitschke and Wise. Back down where Brown plays it. Now Brown to Nitschke, plays it off the boards. The Musketeers will take a possession in the offensive zone. Puck thrown back. Here's a slap shot. And a save made by Brown. I'm not sure if that was deflected, but it looked like Brown saved it. And now Dubendorfer has it. He plays it in. Schutte racing in to go get the puck. It's up there by Schuler. And Schuler took a man down, and that's going to be a penalty, and Xavier will get the first power play of the game.
That'll be number 12, Luke Schuler going to the box. It's going to be 2 minutes for elbowing.
Unfortunate penalty. And let's see, this could be a momentum shifter. Right now the momentum is in BG's favor. If they're able to kill this off, and we'll have the momentum right back.
Looks like it'll be Mike, Ferry, Trent, and Colin Dirkmont on the ice for Bowling Green.
Ferry will take the face-off. Miscommunication there. Xavier takes the puck into the corner. Play back out. There's a shot, and it was deflected into the corner. And Dirkmont tries to play it out, and it goes all the way back down.
Good clear by Colin Dirkmont right there to get the puck down deep and give their players a rest for a second.
Papanayu pressures, and he gets the puck. In the corner, he's pressured, and Xavier takes the puck back, and they'll work their way up the ice and try and get the power play working again. And a great defensive play there by Ferry. Xavier maintains possession. It's thrown in deep into the corner, and now behind the net. Work it back into the near corner. The pass goes wide and back down. About halfway through the power play, no shots on goal yet for Xavier. And they will work their way out. And they work it in the offensive zone as they try and get set up once again. And the pass went wide as they will have to regain possession and start over again in the neutral zone. The defenseman spins back, throws it across. A pressure there from Bellinger. Now pass into the corner, thrown back out, pass got deflected wide. Bertzlaff plays it, get the puck taken away. Xavier trying to get something going here. Puck thrown behind the net, or stops it, throws it around and all the way back down, and that will do it for the power play. Great kill.
Great kill for Clippers right there.
As the Musketeers got pretty much nothing going. One shot attempt that was deflected into the corner.
That's even more momentum going Bowling Green's way right there. Able to kill off a penalty with only one shot that was deflected. That's great.
As Brown covers up the loose puck with 8:35 to go in the first. As both teams make changes.
Talk a little bit more about Bowling Green and Xavier here. Bowling Green coming into the game with a 5-5-1 record. On a 5-game win streak, may I add. I think we talked about that earlier, and they're looking really to extend that win streak here with Xavier here today, and then they're going to be at Xavier tomorrow for another game at 1.
And they had some very tough opponents earlier in the season, which I feel like they learned a lot going up against some very tough opponents.
Yep. Playing Miami for that weekend as well. Miami, one of the best teams in our division for sure. I believe they're still undefeated as of right now. as well as they played Wisconsin, who was ranked last year in our division, which is also another great team. And I think that really allowed them to build and, come together as a team to really figure out what works best for them. As there's another shot there with a great save by Brown.
And a shot went off the side of the net. Great break there for BG. Puck thrown in front, loose, and Wise will backhand it out. Simon tried to get a stick on it. Could not. Now Xavier defensemen play catch in their defensive zone. Pass stolen away by Papanayu. Papanayu works his way in. He's shooting in
What a
the
goal.
net. Great goal by Mikey Papanayu. Takes the puck at the red line, skates on in, and puts one off the glove and in.
That was a great goal by Mike Papanayo right there. Able to come right off the bench after a change, pick that pass off, go in on a 1-on-2, I believe, if I was correct, and then get a good shot where the goalie can't really recover it and bring it into his body, and it trickles over the goal line. Great goal.
That's great awareness to get them sleeping. Horvath on the draw. And they work their way in. Xavier do. Great toe drag by one of their forwards, and it's played back out. Great defensive play there by Papanayu. Musketeers regain possession, back in their own zone.
There's a risky pass there in front of the net.
Well, as Ferry goes into pressure, and they're able to get the pass off. They've been slow on their passes, and BG's been pressuring a lot, and they have to keep on doing that to wear these Xavier players down.
Yeah, I would definitely say that Bowling Green's been able to really pick off the passes that Xavier's throwing. Xavier's not really picking up their heads to completely look where they're going, and Bowling Green's doing a great job of keeping their heads up, looking where the pass is going, and putting themselves in a better position to make a steal.
Ferry threw it in front and went off. The goaltender, Papanayo, has it. They try to get it over to Horvath. It was taken away by Musketeer, and they play it back out. It's backhanded in. Dirk Matt goes in to get it. Dirk Matt has it. Long pass up to Horvath. Went off his stick and in. Wood goes into pressure. Xavier gets the puck out. There comes one of their forwards. Stick check there by Smith. Off the boards. Here's a shot, and it's deflected into the corner. Now shot thrown on net. Save made there by Brown, and he holds it. 6:10 to go in the first.
Bowling Green doing a really great job of getting in front of Xavier's shots and making Brown's job easier to cover up those pucks.
And they've been keeping them to the outside the entire game so far. No, really good chances.
I would say no good quality shots on Brown have yet to come yet, and we're 6:10 left in the first.
Besides a few odd man rushes, when they're circling it in the offensive zone, passing it around, they're keeping them to the outside. Now Xavier controls, and in the zone they bring it. Here's a shot, and deflected, score. It went in off a forward stick in the slot, up and over the glove side of Zach Brown, and just like that, the game is tied. Less than 2 minutes after BG scores the first goal.
Good position there, came into the zone, dropped it back to the defenseman. 2 guys in front of Brown there, and the defenseman's able to take a shot clear, and then Xavier player tips it right over Brown's shoulder.
Just an unlucky bounce. Once again, keeping Xavier to the outside, and a great deflection there by the Xavier forward. Schuler on the draw. The tie up, and Dubendorfer backhands it into the zone. Schutte racing in after it. Schutte backhands one around. Schuler goes in to try and get the puck. It's taken away by Xavier. They play it out. Pass up as they try and work their way in. Pass back, kept in by Xavier as Wise tried to get it out. Now puck battle at the far boards. Wise in there to try and battle, and now Schuler goes in to help him out. Schuler comes out with it. Over to Schutte. Schutte tried to pass one across the neutral ice. It was blocked. We're able to get it out. Great play there by Nitschke to block the pass. Now play off the boards. Messenger couldn't keep it in. Now Gray. Gray plays it in. Puts it up and over the net. Dubendorfer racing in to get it. And it's covered up behind the net by the goaltender. And now a scrum afterwards. Dubendorfer gets in there with a couple of Xavier players.
Jacob Dubendorfer, only a freshman at about 5'7", but he can really toss his weight around if he would like to.
Him and Ferry, the two small guys on the team, but they certainly are not afraid to get physical sometimes with
Not
the
at all.
with the opposition.
While we're waiting here, we'll go ahead and talk about Xavier. Xavier last played Michigan, and they lost 4-3, and that was almost 2 weeks ago. So teams hasn't really had any game situation now, so Bowling Green really needs to capitalize on that and really lay down the physicality, get shots to the net, pepper the goalie, keep legs fresh on their bench, and they could easily win this game.
And it looks like Dubendorfer and a Musketeer are going to the box, so
Coincidental penalty.
we will have 4-on-4 play with 4:54 left to go here in the first period. Ferry on the draw for the Falcons. And he wins it back. And they're going to say it was a false start, and they will do it again.
Bowling Green, on the other hand, coming off a win against Dayton last weekend, 6-4 at Dayton. Great game for them. Started off the game 4-0. 4 straight goals in the first period.
And the weekend sweep as they beat them on the Friday night as well. That was the fourth and fifth win of their 5-game winning streak. Puck played back in. Xavier controls. And Papanayu stops it. Over to Ferry. Ferry over to Papanayu. And he lost it in his skates. And it's played out by Xavier. Puck thrown across. Puck went over the stick of a Xavier forward. Dirkmatt races in to go get the puck. He was checked, and now Gray will get the puck and race up the far wing. Throws one on net from bad angle, and a save made there by the Xavier goaltender. And here comes Xavier. Great poke check there by Horvath. He works his way in. Horvath dekes. He's in on net, and he scores!
What a goal.
What a goal by Cam Horvath.
Once again, Justin, we talk about getting off the bench and keeping your legs fresh on your team. Horvath coming right off the bench after a change, able to go over, sweep the puck up, come in one-on-one, make a nice move, get to the inside, and able to deke out the goalie right there.
And it was almost, like we said, it was almost the same as a Papanayu goal. He came off the bench, stole a pass, went on in 1-on-2, was able to take advantage. That was a great move. Toe drag around one defenseman, and then backhand forehand around the goalie. Stuffs it into the open cage. And here he comes again. Chips one along into the corner. Throws it back to Nitschke. Nitschke across. Wise across. Horvath shoots, and a save made as the net came off the moorings as Xavier take advantage of, more space on the ice. Horvath battling behind the net, throws it back to Nitschke. Nitschke back to Horvath. Horvath backhands one. Toward the net, into the slot. Wood battling there. He's being tied up as Xavier takes the puck away. Puck thrown off the boards. Wise plays it. It's taken away by Schuler. Here comes Schuler. Schuler shoots, and it gets deflected up into the netting with 9 seconds left to go in the Coincidental Miners and 3:03 to go here in the first period.
And like I said earlier, I talked to head coach Jake Ruschel, and we talked about, who's going to be the player today to really step up and be that key X-factor player. He said that Jeffrey Wood had a great week at practice. He said he was buzzing all their shifts during practice. He said he was really putting in the effort, putting in the grind, and keep your head up for number 22, Jeffrey Wood today.
And we see it on the ice, him going into the hard spots in the corner behind the net.
Really grinding away, being physical as well, and we always like to see that.
Schuler, check there by a Musketeer, puck played out. Orris tried to keep it in, could not, and now Bellinger will go back to retrieve it. Tries to play it out, and now Schutte backhands one in as the Falcons make a line change. Stop. Vanderwald takes it back. Pass back to Bellinger. Bellinger a shot deflected into the corner. Simon plays it back out to Bellinger. Now back to Simon. Past his stick. Now Vanderwald plays it around. Back to Orrs. Orrs shoots one towards the net, and it gets blocked. And Xavier will take the possession back. Orrs plays it off the boards, and now Bendewald has it. Bendewald to Simon. Simon shoots, blocked there in the circle. Now puck played out. Great job by Orrs to stop the pass. Now Bendewald. Poke check there, but Simon takes it. Simon shoots, blocked there. He gets it back. Tries to get a shot off, and he's checked there at the side of the net. And it's kept in there by Dirk Matt, but not for long as the Musketeers take the puck out. A great effort by a Musketeer to get a shot off and get around the defense, and a save made there by Zach Brown. Now Gray, he had it taken away from him. Puck toward in front. Bendewald will play it across to Simon. Last minute of play here in the first period. Dirk Matt plays it. Tried to get it across to Horvath and could not. And now Gray takes the puck back in his own defensive zone. Plays it out. Ferry racing after it, and he'll get to it first. Ferry moves in. Ferry shoots, and he scores! Beats the goaltender glove side, and it's 3-1 Falcons with 38.6 to go in the first.
Ferry is consistently a good shooter. He can pick his spot where he wants to shoot. He knows exactly how much power he's going to put in, where it's going to go, and you know what? That results in him scoring goals.
And he's very dangerous in the open ice. And we just saw an example of that as he was able to go down the far wing and snipe one right past the glove side of the Musketeer goaltender. Same forward line stays out on the ice. Horvath on the draw. This one back by Xavier. As they work it back in their own defensive zone. And try and work their way up the ice. Puck thrown in. Wise will go back to play in the near corner. Plays it around the net. Nitschke, and now Papanayu. Plays it out. Pass stopped there and kept in by Xavier. Great play there. But Papanayu will take the puck back. Plays it around the net. Now Nitschke with 10 seconds to go in the first period. Now puck played out. One last chance for Ferry maybe. Tries to work his way in. And he has it poked off of him, and that will do it for the first period. As BG will have a 3-1 lead heading into the second. We will have intermission interviews before the second period, so don't go anywhere. I'm Justin Chicatano alongside Chris Kogan.
Check. What do you guys need to? Camera's up there.
And
what do you
we'll
guys
send
need
it
to
down
do
for-
to continue to keep this momentum going with the second period?
Just keep working hard, getting pucks deep. Teamwork's probably the best thing, but definitely just keep getting pucks in deep and working hard.
And last question for you: what is something you guys would do differently during the second period?
Probably we have more time than we think with the puck. Like whenever we get the puck, we kind of like just slap it right away at first, but we should probably just slow down. We have way more time than we think we do.
Thanks, Cole.
Thank you.
All right.
and take the ice.
When they take an ice to
When they take, whenever I just hit. And we are back as both teams hit the ice for the second period. Chris, what are you looking forward to here in the second period from both teams?
Well, you know, for Bowling Green to start off, I think they did a great job during the first period of the pressure, the physicality, and keeping the puck in Xavier's zone. So I think for them to continue to do that and put pressure, like I said, they won't let Xavier get a chance to regroup, breathe, and really think about an offensive game plan. And for Xavier, obviously, I think Xavier's getting a little hesitant with the puck. So I think for them to settle down and really pick their heads up, take a look around, see what the options are, they can start to get a little bit more offensive zone time. But for right now, I'd say the momentum is completely in Bowling Green's way. And I expect Bowling Green to keep that momentum going into the second period here.
And I agree. And like Ferry said during the intermission report, he said that they have a lot more time with the puck, and they do. They've been passing a bit too quickly, and let's see if they're able to change that here in the second period and take more advantage of their opportunities. Horvath tries to bank it in. Ferry goes in to chase, and it's played back out by Xavier, and now Nishki has it. Nishki banks one off the boards. Intended for Ferry. It was blocked, but he gets to it back in the defensive zone. Plays it out, and Xavier plays it back in their own defensive zone. Play it around the boards. It's played out, kept in, or not kept in by Nishki as it went just past him. And a penalty is called, and the shot goes off the mask of Brown, and Horvath
That'll be a
it.
penalty on Cameron Horvath there for minor high sticking penalty there. I don't think he meant to do that. He was trying to lift up the stick, but he just caught the guy right in the face mask, so that's going to be put in as a penalty.
And that'll happen sometimes. Unfortunate penalty for Horvath, and that will give Xavier their second power play of the game.
First power play happened during the first period for Xavier. Bowling Green killed that very efficiently. Only, I think we said one shot on goal, which was a good quality shot, which is almost a tip, I believe, if I'm correct.
It was one shot attempt. It actually went into the corner. They got no shots on Brown during that first power play. Hopefully BG can keep up the good pressure. Now here's a chance for Wood. Wood breaking in, shoots one, save, and the puck is loose, and Bertzlaff gets to it first, plays it into the near corner. It's taken away. Wood whacks at it, and Xavier is able to get the puck out, and here they come. One of the players works his way in. A pressure there by the BG defense, and they will reset. Puck back at the point. Play over into the left circle. Back out to the point. Left circle. Player fakes a one-timer, back out to the point. Thrown down low, and a tip goes off the outside of the net. It's played back in, stopped there by Gray. Xavier is able to keep it in. There's a pass across that got blocked. Now Bertzlaff plays it around, then all the way back down.
Bowling Green really playing a tight box, but they're also playing a rotating box. So it allows for their players to pressure the puck consistently in their defensive zone, but they won't get out of position. So it gives them an even better chance of getting the puck out of the zone and resetting.
They've been doing a great job rotating here. They've been rotating in the slot, making sure that nothing gets through the slot, keeping everything out to the point and by the boards.
Be an offensive zone face-off here for Bowling Green. Looks like the 2 forwards on the ice for Bowling Green is going to be Luke Schuler and Tanner Smith.
This is a great chance for them to kill some time. And here come the Musketeers back into the BG defensive zone. Player takes it behind the net for Xavier. Stops at the near corner. Puck is lost there by Musketeers. Played back, and Orrs clears the zone. Smith tries to get it. Schuler pokes at it. It's taken away, and a 2-on-2 here for Xavier. Puck played across. Xavier player handles it at the near boards. It's played behind the net. Orrs takes it, throws it around. Stop there. Puck thrown back. Out to the point, now into the left circle. Into the slot, they get it. Here's a shot and a pad save made by Brown.
Quality save there for Brown.
First save of the period for Brown, and it was a good one. Excuse me, it was a second save. The first one was off the mask.
Bowling Green returns a man to the ice. Going to be even strength here for both teams.
Great save there with the pad and the net. It comes off the moorings, and that will stop play with 17:06 left in the second period, excuse me.
Once again, Bowling Green able to kill a penalty efficiently. That'll be Xavier's second opportunity, and they are 0 for 2.
0 for 2 with only 2 shots. Great PK so far for the Falcons. And both teams make changes. Messenger will be the centerman for the faceoff. He was on his knees to go play it. He could not, and it was played around the net back into the BG zone by Xavier. Now pass over to Nitschke, who went past his stick. Now Wise plays it. Backhands one along over to Dubendorfer. Dubendorfer plays it across. Intended for a shooty. It went just past him. And it's played back in. Tyler Wise races after it. Xavier player gets there first. Works his way in, and he stopped there. Now Dubendorfer takes it away. Backhands one over the Messenger. Went past him. He's able to skate in, and the Xavier goalie will cover it up before he has a chance to get possession.
Good pressure there by Messenger to able to make that D kind of mess up and get a nice opportunity there.
That was a very good shift by that forward core.
So far, BG able to keep the pressure on, not letting Xavier really get any good opportunities, even on the penalty kill.
They've been very good at keeping them contained when they get into their defensive zone. Now puck played off the outside of the net by Simon. Bendewald battles at the near corner. Puck battle, Simon goes in to help him out. Let's play it back out. Xavier has it. And a great physical play there, great forechecking by Bendewald. Xavier is able to get, now Bendewald over to Dirkmatt. Dirkmatt plays it in on net, and a pad save made by the Xavier goaltender. And the Musketeers play it out. Papanayu over to Gray. And now Ferry. Ferry over to Horvath. Puck went off his stick into the zone. Now the Musketeers have possession as they take the puck back out. Puck thrown across, and it went off the stick of a Musketeer forward. And thrown in front, Horvath takes it. And now Ferry. And here's a chance for BG as Horvath was able to kick the puck to himself. Puck played back, and now Ferry across. His pass got taken away by a Musketeer, and it's played out into neutral ice where Bellinger will go back to retrieve the puck. Now Papanayu back to Bellinger. Lost his footing. A chance for Xavier maybe. Puck thrown in. Great defensive play there by Orrs to contain that pass. Now here comes BG. Horvath leaves it for Ferry. Ferry across Papanayu, and he fanned on the shot as he lost it. Ferry trying to battle for it as he was hit off the puck. And now Xavier takes the puck back, and they throw it in. Puck over the net, thrown in and off the glass. Now Horvath over to Papanayu. Up to Bertzlaff. BG captain works his way in, shoots, and a save made there by the Xavier goaltender. Great back and forth action. BG controlling most of the play right now. 14:05 to go in the second. Still 3-1 in favor of the Falcons. Now Smith tried to play it, races after it. Poke checks it into the zone. Goes in to get it in the corner. Now Wood plays it. Gets it over to Smith. Smith lost it in his skates and is taken away, but kept in by Nitschke. He plays it around, and the goaltender couldn't play it for Xavier. Now Wise. Wise takes a puck, shoots one. Save made by the Xavier goaltender with the pad. Puck backhanded off the boards by Nitschke to Bertzlaff. Bertzlaff check there in the far corner. Played out. Great keep in by Nitschke. Nitschke shoots, save, rebounds, and it goes back behind the net. Played in front off the side of the net. The Musketeers can't get it out as Wise keeps the puck in. Great pressure here by BG the last minute. Bertzlaff has it, and his pass got deflected, and it's finally cleared out of the zone by
That was
Xavier.
almost 2.5 minutes of possession for Bowling Green in their offensive zone.
That was a phenomenal sequence by the Falcons. And now Dubendorfer, here's a chance for him, and he lost the puck, but he maintains possession. Puck played in front, intended for Bertzlaff from Schuler, and he couldn't get a stick on it. Now Gray was able to keep it in, but he fanned on the keep in, and now Xavier with a chance, 3-on-2 for them. There's a one-timer, and it goes wide. Dubendorfer tries to get a stick on it. Went wide to him. That goes back behind the net. Dirk checks a Musketeer behind the net. Puck played in front. Here's a shot, save, rebound, and they score.
Unlucky rebound there for Xavier, or for Bowling Green, I'm sorry.
Great save there by Brown with the pad. It came right out to a wide open player right outside the crease for Xavier. And that makes it a 1-goal game with 12:28 to go here in the second. I keep on saying the first. I apologize.
Bowling Green now just needs to keep the pressure going. They're fine. Not in any danger right now.
Now Schuler on the draw as Xavier player was whacking at it before it was dropped. And now the Falcons control back in their own zone. Schuler throws it in and went off the ref. And Xavier gets possession. Puck thrown across. Here come the Musketeers. They throw it in. Dirk Matt will play it in the far corner. Backends went back behind the net, and Brown gloves it as it actually went on net. Now scrum after the whistle. Schutte getting involved along with Schuler.
Little extracurricular going on in the defensive zone. Not really sure what provoked the Xavier player to go ahead and hit someone on our team, but
there's been a bit of chippiness.
looks like he
in the
might
game.
get a penalty for that as well.
And it looks like we're going to see Trent Gray go off to the box. And this will be the second 4-on-4 of the game.
And may I add real quick, after the second period, we'll be joined by head coach Jake Rischel. Chip will give him a couple questions after the second period, hear from him on what's going on with the team and what they could do better in the third period.
And BG puts Papanayo and Ferry on the ice for the forwards. Ferry will take the draw, and he wins it back to Orrs. Orrs plays it across to Papanayo. Papanayo spins and gives it over to Bellinger. Bellinger backhands one. He gave it away, and now here comes Xavier. Puck thrown across. And a shot. It deflects over into the glass, and whistle stops play.
Mikey and Cole Ferry both having tremendous games so far. Both have a goal. They've been out there for quite a lot of the game here, working with Cameron Horvath on that first line, able to produce a lot of good opportunities, and now all three of them have goals.
And they've been very, very aggressive getting to the loose pucks and being aggressive in the hard parts of the ice. Face off one back by Xavier. Puck thrown across. Thrown in. Bellinger settles it down and throws it back behind the net where Papanayo will play it. Check there. Ferry tried to get a stick on it, went past him, and Xavier will regain possession. And great forechecking there by Papanayo. And now Ferry takes it away. Here comes Ferry. Ferry shoots, and a shot gets deflected up and off the ceiling of the rink, and that will stop play with 11:17 to go in the second and 1:13 to go in the 4-on-4. And the faceoff will remain in the BG offensive zone.
After talking to head coach Jake Rischel and Adam Bertzoff, captain, they both said a couple of the same things, right? They both said they're coming off a 5-game win streak. They're really trying to ride that streak, ride the momentum, and keep the win streak alive.
They've looked pretty good so far. Bertzoff behind the net. Bertzoff and Horvath are the forwards with Nitschke and Wise as the defensemen. Great pass across. It went off of a Xavier stick, and Brown covers up the puck. And then we'll have the face-off in the BG defensive zone. Bertzoff on the draw. And fun by Xavier. Puck back into the long. Bertzoff will take it away. Bertzoff across to Horvath. Horvath has a goal in the game. He works his way in. Across to Bertzoff. He got poke checked. And it's thrown out. Now 1-on-2 for Xavier forward. He works his way in. And he dekes, and a save made there by Brown. Great save by Brown. Puck comes in front and it's cleared out by Horvath. Great move there by the Xavier forward to get in on net, and Brown made a great save. Puck back at the point. There's a shot and a save made. Puck is loose in front, and a glove save made by Brown, and he holds it.
Good save there by Brown. Able to track the puck in front of traffic and still be able to get his body in front of the puck and cover that up for a whistle.
And this is the most pressure that we've seen Xavier apply so far here tonight.
Xavier really taking their time in their offensive zone now. They're keeping their heads up. They're looking for good quality shots, which they were not doing in the first period. BG
has to be a bit more aware of that. They're playing more aggressive on the other side. They have to watch out for that. Smith will be the centerman in the tie-up. Now a deflection, and the Xavier forward couldn't get a stick on it as it went off him into the corner. Thrown across, it's loose, and they score, and the game is tied. Another unlucky bounce there as the puck was backhanded in as Brown went for a desperation save, and it just found its way into the net. I would say all three of Xavier's goals have been unlucky bounces for the Clubbers. Pucks that are just kind of laying out in front, nobody around, and they're able to just find a little opening, put it in the back of the net. It's always able to find its way over to one of their six, and they've taken advantage of their opportunities so far. Bowling Green really needs to find their stride again, get back in that rhythm that they had in the first period. Schuler on the draw. Schutte battles there, is able to backhand it in. Schuler races in to get the puck. Played around the boards. Now it's taken away by Xavier. Puck thrown across. And here come the Musketeers. Puck played in. Behind the net it goes. Puck played in front. Schutte has it, spins in the corner. And Gray plays it. Schutte up the ice to Dubendorfer. And he lost his footing as he got the puck into the zone. Now BG stops their transition. Throws the puck back in. Now Dubendorfer has it. He shoots, and the glove save there by the Xavier goaltender with 9:14 to go in the second. One thing I've noticed about this Xavier goalie is he's making those calm, collective saves that he just has to make one movement for, right? So I'm saying for Bowling Green, get shots low, get those rebounds, and crash the net, and get those second chance opportunities. There's a shot and gets deflected over into the corner. Great forechecking pressure there from Horvath and Papanayu. Papanayu almost came out with it, but he could not. Now it's played out. Great poke there by Bellinger. Now Horvath works his way in and gets taken down, and the penalty is called, and BG will get their first power play of the game with 8:47 to go in the second. It's going to be a tripping penalty on the Xavier player. Clubbers with their first power play opportunity, like Justin said. I'm interested to see what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, how calm they're going to be, how many shots they're going to take. And because this forward line that we have out here right now of Bertzloff, Ferry, and Papanayo is they've all looked very, very dangerous here so far.
Correct.
The puck is played
And
back down.
Wise and Nitschke as well, both great defensemen.
And like you mentioned earlier, Xavier's had the upper hand in momentum. And let's see if BG can take advantage of this chance. And now Xavier takes the puck away. But Nitschke will take the puck back.
BG just really needs to calm down here. They need to break the puck out, get in the offensive zone, set up, look for those good quality shots, and score goals.
Now Bertzlaff has it. Stops. Plays it over to Papanayu. Back to Bertzlaff. Papanayu. Fan on his pass. Bertzlaff takes it. Bertzlaff works his way in. Fan on the shot. Back behind the net. And it comes in front. And the goaltender for Xavier snags it. As it looked like that shot was about to fall into the crease. And great heads-up play there by the Xavier netminder.
Xavier pretty aggressive when it comes to their goalie covering the puck. Not what's really sure what's leading up to all this extracurricular by them, but it's hockey. I like it. I like to see some pushing and shoving here and there.
And there's always going to be some chippiness after whistles between teams, especially when it's a tie game like this. And Nitschke keeps it in. Great play there. Papanayu has it. He shoots, and it goes wide up and over the net. Ferry plays it back over to Wise. Wise shoots one deflected, and a save made off the blocker.
That was a good tip by Adam Bertzlaff there.
Xavier goaltender. Ferry works his way in. Goes back behind the net. Back out to the point. Over to Nitschke. Back to Ferry. Ferry spins. Works his way in. Over to Bertzlaff. Bertzlaff. Across, one-timer, and it goes. It may have went off the outside of the net. Not sure if the Xavier goaltender got his pad on it or if it hit the outside of the net, but a great pass there for Bertzlaff over to Wise.
Yeah, Bertzlaff able to really hold the puck. Like you see that, you're able to like have Bertzlaff there, have his head up, and then look for a great opportunity. And a second earlier, Wise might have had a goal right there.
Puck thrown around. Can Dirk Matt keep it in? And he just can't as it bounces right over his stick. Unfortunate bounce. And Dirk Matt will play. He goes back behind the net, and the power play for BG will start up again. 30 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Dirk Matt over to Smith. Now Dirk Matt back out to Wood. Wood to Dirk Matt. Back to Wood as they play catch. Wood spins at the point. Now Dirk Matt again. Throws it around the boards. Gray gets to it, throws it back in. Puck is cleared, but stopped there, and Horvath couldn't keep it in as he was able to glove it down and stop it from going all the way back down. Puck thrown around. And Gray will get to it first. Gray pressures there. Now Smith tried to put it in front and was blocked there by a Xavier player. The power play is over. Some good chances there on the power play for BG, but nothing doing. Puck thrown up.
It's going to be another penalty against Xavier here, number 27. Or 26, my fault.
26. 27 actually had the first penalty. So BG will go right back to the man advantage, and they will put the first unit back out on the ice.
Bowling Green now knows what Xavier's penalty kill looks like, so now they're going to be able to work around that and look for new opportunities. We didn't score a goal in that first power play, but we had good shots. We had good looks. We kept our heads up, and we were calm, cool, and collective.
They had a lot of good looks, good passes, good chances. Bertzlaff throws it down low to Ferry, behind the net. He works it. Back out to Wise. Wise to Ferry. Ferry across to Nitschke. Nitschke, Papanayu. Papanayu. He went to go past it. He fanned on it, and it's played back out. And the puck is played down with a high stick. And the faceoff will come out of the zone, and it will be in the BG defensive zone, actually.
Yeah, since Nitschke touched the puck first, and he was the one who high-sticked it, that's going to be a all the way down the ice defensive zone faceoff for Bowling Green. But it was a good play by Chase, you know, hitting the puck because there was a defender closing in on him, and you don't want to have a one-on-one situation going in on the power play.
Wise plays it around. Nitschke pressured there. Tries to go in after it. Puck battle at the near corner. Ferry comes out with it. Over to Wise. Wise across. Bertzlaff. Bertzlaff shoots, and it got blocked. Papanayu, great play over to Bertzlaff as he was falling down, and now Ferry. Back out, Nitschke a shot, save, rebound, and
It's going to be in the
they
net.
score! Oh no, it was waved off. Or no. It looked like the puck
From
went
up
in.
here, it definitely looked like that puck went into the
It looked like
net.
the puck went in, and here's a chance for Xavier. Puck thrown in front, and they scored. The net came out the moorings, but they're going to signal a goal. Extremely unfortunate events, as it looked like that shot earlier by BG went in, and then Xavier scored after the net came off the moorings.
Not really sure what the ref might have been looking at. It's
it looked
pretty easy to tell
yeah.
from the camera up here that crossed
It looked
over.
like, we're watching the replay right now, it looked like the shot went off the middle post, went off the very top of the middle post, the inside
that was also a high
post.
sticking by Xavier as well. So
Very unfortunate
nothing we can do
bounce.
about it, but
Shorthanded goal for Xavier, and they worked their way in, and the net really comes out the moorings that time as Smith gets into some extracurriculars.
only the second period here with 5:07 left, and this game might get a little chippy here. Bowling Green just need to stay focused, come back from this 1-goal deficit, and put them away.
And it's been an unfortunate second period so far. Lots of bad bounces, but they cannot let that defy them. They have to overcome it. Only down by 1 with plenty of game left. They're going to keep on chipping away. Keep being aggressive. Wood takes the puck off the face-off. Works his way down the far wing. Stops up at the circle. Goes it back out to Dirkmatt. Dirkmatt across to Gray. Gray back to Dirkmatt. Dirkmatt to Wood. Back to Dirkmatt. Now Wood. Wood across. Puck comes in front and is cleared back down, and that will go down, be settled down by Brown.
Great idea by Jeffrey Wood there, but we just needed another chance to get them a little bit more out of position and pull that middle guy away so he could have made that pass to center ice.
That will just about do it for the power play as the fifth man for Xavier comes out, and a shot and a save made as the puck went off the blocker and just wide of the net on the shot by Wood. Now Smith has it, he shoots, save made with the pad by the Xavier goaltender, and he holds it. 4:17 to go in the second. Xavier is now up 4-3, scoring all three goals here in the second period. Forward core for BG on the ice now. Dubendorfer, Schuler, Schutte, and defenseman Bellinger and Orrs. Face off with one back by Xavier. Puck thrown around. Now Schuler has it in neutral ice. He throws it on net and it goes just wide. Now Schutte puts it in front. And it was blocked back into the corner. Xavier it takes control and they clear the zone. Now puck battle by the Xavier bench. Dubendorfer comes out with it. Dubendorfer tried to deke. Could not, but he gets back to it. Great effort there. Now Schuler behind the net, over to Dubendorfer. And the whistle gets blown because the net came off. It's very unfortunate that the whistle wasn't blown before on the goal. Just the bounces that you hate to see for your team. 3:35 left now in the second, and face-off will be in the BG offensive zone. Dubendorfer tries to get to it, and he gets to it first. Now let's play it out. Bellinger tried to backhand one along, and he did. Dubendorfer settles it back down. Now Bellinger over to Schuler. And it's played out by Xavier. Played in neutral ice there by Orrs. Orrs got knocked down and the penalty is called. And BG will get another power play. Schuler has it. Big drive and a glove save made by the Xavier goaltender. With 2:57 to go, BG will get their third power play of the period.
Bowling Green once again going on the power play. We're really looking for those quality shots now. We've been on the power play twice, haven't scored. You just need to hunker down really pick their heads up and get those good quality shots.
They're being much more aggressive than they were back in the first, and they've had 2 great power plays here in the second.
I would say Bowling Green didn't come out with the most intensity of the second period. So they've started to pick it up now, but I would have liked to see Bowling Green really come out with the same momentum they did in the first period.
And now Nishki settles it down. Over to Ferry. Ferry tried to play over to Wise. Wise got knocked down and is played back out. 2.5 left to go in the second. Nitschke plays it out. Saucer pass over to Papanayu. And he was poke checked. Now Wise plays it. Now Ferry throws it in. It was blocked.
Looks by the
now
referee.
It's played back out. Nitschke settles the puck back down. Papanayu skates out with it. Ferry tried to play it. It's kept in by BG and now played back out. And it's covered up by Brown. 54 seconds to go in the 5-on-4 and 1:51 left to go in the second. They had to do a better job maintaining possession. They haven't had much possession here on the power play.
Xavier's really been able to get the puck out of the zone fast, and that was a good play by goaltender Brown there. Cover up the puck, reset in the defensive zone, and use the last 50 seconds of this power play wisely.
Horvath skates up the near wing. Deeks, puck goes in front, was cleared out, and clear all the way back down now by Xavier. Brown will leave it for Trent Gray. Gray backhands one to Dirkmatt. Dirkmatt skates out with it quickly. Use it for Smith. Smith plays it around. Dirkmatt backhands one over to Horvath. Horvath pressure there in the far corner.
We have 3 guys down low right now. We need
now
to get
Horvath.
one guy high.
Plays it out. Gray a shot, save, and the net comes off the moorings again.
I think that's maybe the 7th time this game that the nets come off the moorings.
We've seen a lot of that, especially here in the second period. I don't think it's ever happened this frequently in a game so far this season.
The goalie must just have really high power.
Yeah, very aggressive
slides.
movements. 11 seconds to go in the power play, 1:07 to go in the period. Dirkmatt shoots, save made there off the pad. And the goalie's helmet came off. And that will stop play with 1:01 to go in the second and 5 seconds left in the 5-on-4 power play. And like Chris mentioned earlier, we will have a intermission report with Jake Rischel, the coach of the Falcons. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that.
Five seconds left here. They have 5 seconds to set something up real quick, get a good quality shot, crash the net, potentially tie this game back up. And it'll be Cameron Horvath here taking the draw.
And you want to get good chances to end the period here. Send the big message going into the third. There's a shot, and it's deflected, and it goes on net. It comes back out. Horvath across, and the pass went over Wood's stick. Great heads-up play there by Horvath. Throw it across, and icing is called there. 45.8 seconds left.
It's a good play there by Horvath to slide that over to Woody. Just really unlucky bounce once again for the Clubbers, and Woody's not able to get a stick on it to put that back. And I'm not gonna lie, Woody can usually put those away. He's a good second chance opportunity kind of guy.
Schuler on the draw. Let's see what BG can do here to end the second period. Puck played, and it just went over the line. And they're called delayed offside, so BG will have to reset. Great forechecking. Puck thrown up the middle. Xavier, they work their way in. Here's a shot. Pad save there. Excuse me, blocker save there. Made by Zach Brown. Puck thrown around. Gray controls. 13 seconds left. Dubendorfer over to Gray. One last chance for BG. Gray moves in. Gray, and he lost the puck as he went in to try and go make a move. 4 seconds left. Dubendorfer plays it in front, and a shot save made by the goaltender, and that will do it for the second period and some
More extracurricular by Xavier.
post-whistle activity once again. So BG down by 1 heading into the third. Intermission interview with Bowling Green head coach Jake Rischel coming up, so don't go anywhere. And we'll throw it down to our intermission reporter, Chip Crennan, who was with Drew Harper. Chip?
Check, check. And first question for you, Coach. Period, 3 unanswered goals. What's your comment on that?
Yeah, I think we had a lot of chances, but we honestly just didn't bury some, and they were able to capitalize on a couple rebounds there.
Yeah, there's their fourth goal ended up being 10 seconds earlier. There was a chance for you guys. Puck went into the net, it seemed like, and just bad chance, bad choice by your guys.
Yeah, we just probably just didn't transition the way we'd like to there. See if we can clean it up and move on here in the third.
And how can you fix that power play? 3 chances in that period, no goals.
Yeah, again, good puck movement. We kind of let their goalie make a couple big saves. Just see if we can clean it up a little bit, maybe a little more tape-to-tape passes, putting on our guys' sticks, and see if we can capitalize that way.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you guys.
ice. And we are back here at Slate Family Ice Arena for the start of the third period between the Bowling Green Falcons and the Xavier Musketeers. And Chris, we saw Xavier score all 3 goals back in the second period. What does BG mainly have to focus on here in the third to get back in this game?
So, Justin, Xavier obviously with 3 unanswered. You know, I think in the locker room, I feel like head coach Jake Ritchell was talking to the team. He was probably saying something along the lines of, you know, bounce back, boys. Keep it going. Keep the momentum going. Come back out fast and strong with the first period. Pressure them. We all know that they've got a shorter bench than we do, right? They only got 1 goalie. You know, we just need to get those shots to the net. We need to tear them down. We need to be physical and, you know, pressure the puck. And you know what?
Between the first and second period, they came out much more aggressive and on the puck in the second period.
Yes.
BG's going to have to change up their style of play here in the third.
Xavier definitely found their stride probably mid-second period. And you know what? Like, BG really wasn't aware of what was going on with them, right? Because Xavier came out flying. They came out faster than they did in the first period. They got shots in the net. They were being more aggressive. And that, in turn, got them 3 unanswered goals.
And now here's a breakaway for Xavier forward. He moves in on Brown. He shoots and he scores. Not the start BG wanted here in the third.
Definitely not. I feel like, you know, we were being a little bit hesitant there, right? We didn't really lift our heads up to make passes. We were in their zone, and somehow they get a 1-on-0 on goaltender Brown here, and he unfortunately gets picked by the Xavier player.
Let's see if BG can bounce back after that. Smith on the ice. On the face-off, excuse me. Goes into the zone. Played out, and now here comes Xavier 2-on-2. Here's a shot, and it's deflected off of Dirk Matt wide. Big check there from Wood. Great physical play, and the Xavier player's down. Hopefully he's okay. It's number 91 on the Musketeers. And he's able to get back up. He's on his knees.
Not 100% sure if he's going to be okay. Looks like he's getting back up by himself.
And the trainer comes
always
the
great
ice.
news.
She was about halfway down the ice, but he looks to be okay. Always good to see he's able to make his way off the ice under his own power. And they already have a short bench, so if they lose another player, that's another huge loss for the Musketeers.
Definitely is. It's going to be 5-3 here. Musketeers up.
Xavier makes a change to their line. And here we go. Smith on the draw once again. This one back by Xavier. And they control. Puck thrown off the boards and in. Here comes the Musketeer player. He puts it out in front and went off of Gray back behind the net, end of the corner. Play back out to the point. Puck thrown down the boards. Stopped. Now we got a scrum after the whistle. Oh, and Smith knocked down a Musketeer. And he's going to get penalized for that. Might be multiple penalties here on both teams. Dirk Matt heads to the box for BG. And 34 on Xavier heading to the box as well. And they will send Smith to the box as well. So
looks like it'll be a 5-on-4, if I'm not mistaken, for Xavier.
Could be a 4-on-3, actually.
I think with the offsetting penalties, though, we might have a 5-on-4.
See what the penalties ensue. And they get Smith for, I believe, a 5-minute penalty. Not sure, the call has not been made yet.
It'll be a 5-on-4. Xavier's going to be up a man here.
Bertzlaff on the draw. One back by Xavier. He made a great save with the pad.
Brown's really been able to keep his team in this game so far right now.
He's had a lot of good high-pressure saves. And this is BG's first penalty kill since early in the second period. They've had all the power play. It's played with the stick by the goaltender. And the goaltender for Xavier plays it into the corner. Papanayo races after it. You guys check there in the corner. Xavier resets on their power play. Puck bounces over a Xavier player's stick. It's thrown on net. Wide. Bellinger has it now. Bellinger throws it around the boards. It deflects up and into the netting, and that will stop play with 52 seconds to go on the Coincidental Miners and 17:53 left in the third. BG sends Schuler and Schutte on the ice as the forwards, and Orrs and Wise for the defensemen. The ref going over something with players in the box, and play ensues. Xavier controls. Player Musketeers spins back. Goes puck across. Long pass up the ice, and the player lost his footing. Orris takes the puck away over to Schutte. Schutte throws it in. 30 seconds left in the Coincidental Minor penalties. Puck thrown up, thrown across, and thrown in. Schuler takes away the pass and clears all the way back down. 10 seconds remaining on the penalties. Schutte gets to the puck first.
Great play by Schutte right there to keep the puck in their zone.
Great forward checking pressure there, and that will do it for the penalties. Dirk Matt comes out. 5-on-5 play ensues. Now a shot swallowed up there by Brown. 16:48 to go in third now, as both players who were left in the box will leave.
Now that BG's got the 5-on-5 that they've been wanting right now, they really need to hunker down, like I said, get the puck deep, get some good shots, get good quality passes going, and really just outplay and outwork Xavier.
Just killed off a penalty, momentum shifter possibly, and let's see what they do with it. Pass up to Dubendorfer. Potential 3-on-2. Dubendorfer works his way in, throws it across. Horvath was tied up there. Here comes Xavier. Puck thrown in. Gray goes back to retrieve it. Gray up to Dubendorfer. Dubendorfer flips it across. Glove down there by a Xavier player. Thrown back in. Gray goes back to retrieve it. Banks it off the boards behind the net over to Nitschke. Nitschke long pass to Dubendorfer. 2-on-2. Dubendorfer and Messenger.
Shot right there by Dubendorfer, right? Gets the shot. It's low. It's on the ice. The goalie's forced to play it to his side. And we need to have a second guy there just ready to crash the net and put those away.
Those are the shots you especially want when you've pressure in the zone and they're keeping you to the outside. Throw shots low to a chance for a rebound. Bellinger has the puck. Check there, throws it over to Bendewald. Bendewald works his way in. Bendewald shoots, glove save by the Xavier goaltender, and he holds it. 15:37 to go in the third now. BG still down by 2.
BG starting to pick up the pace a little bit and really pressure them in their defensive zone. So
we're seeing shades of what we saw back in the first. Horvath on the draw. Plays off one back into the corner. Papanayu stops the pass. Ferry tapping his stick for the puck. Papanayu in front, and he just fanned on the pass. He was trying to get it over to Ferry in the slots. He was wide open. Puck thrown in. Xavier controls in the BG defensive zone. They work it out in the corner. They throw it in front. Goes off the pad of Brown. Back out. Thrown back in. Thrown back behind the net. They work it down deep. Wise takes it away. It's taken back by Xavier. Puck thrown back out to the point. Thrown on net, wide. Ferry goes in to get it. Here comes Ferry. Ferry backhands one. It was blocked there by Xavier. Now it's played back out. And a penalty is called. Xavier will head to the power play.
Ferry's going to get one here for high sticking.
Unfortunate break for BG once again. 14:42 now left to go, and Xavier will get their 4th power play of the game.
Plenty of time here. All right, you got 14:42 left. You're only down by 2, and as everybody knows that's watching, 2 goals in hockey is the worst lead. So we just need to kill this penalty real quick and then get that 5-on-5 again and pressure the puck.
Wood brings it in, throws it in, and clears the zone. Puck thrown around. D gets stopped there by Wood. Wood goes in to play it. Now Bertzlaff, as the puck was able to stay in the zone. Bertzlaff checked there. Puck battled at the near boards, taken away by Xavier. And Xavier captain, spinning back in the corners, gets the puck out. Really taking his time as he goes up the ice, throws the pass into the far wing. Made by Brown, and he catches it, holds it.
Xavier playing a little bit more conservative now because, as we know, they're up by 2 goals, so they're really playing clock now, right? They're on the power play. They don't necessarily need another goal, so they're being smart with their puck. They're lifting their heads up. They're locked down.
And you can do that on the power play, but once they get back to 5-on-5, they're going to have to stop playing conservative because, as you know, in hockey, one bounce goes one team's way and the entire game can change.
100%.
Puck thrown back out to the point. Find the net, wrap around, save, rebound, and they score. And the goal is waved off. And they're going to call goalie interference.
That was a good call there by the ref. Xavier player pushed goaltender Brown into the net, not allowing for him to make a good save, good quality save there.
And the Xavier player actually, they all went down to go celebrate with their teammates, not knowing the goal was waved off. And there's a good example of a bad break, as BG's had plenty of those in this game, and finally one goes Xavier's way. They're not happy with the call. Smith on the draw in the BG defensive zone. Puck thrown in front, and Schutte plays it out. 40 seconds left in the man advantage for Xavier. And Smith almost took the puck away, and that's another penalty that's going to be called. As Smith is going to get called.
Definitely not the momentum that BG was looking for coming into this period.
Possibly a hook or a slash.
I believe it might be a cross check.
It's going to be a cross check. I'm not sure. I saw him take a small whack.
So it'll be 5-on-3 for about 30 seconds until Cole Ferry comes out of the box here.
13-12 to go in the third now. BG still down by 2.
BG's going to go ahead and call a timeout here.
Stay in the zone. He has timeout for BG.
All right. So
what do you think the main key that Richel's trying to tell his players right now is?
I think Richel right now in their huddle is telling his team, guys, we got 13 minutes left in this game. We're down by 2 goals. We're going to be 5-on-3 for about 30 seconds. We're going to have 5-on-4 for 2 minutes. Kill the penalty, get it deep, keep the pressure going, and then when we kill the second penalty, we're all out. Get pucks to the net, crash the net, be aggressive, be physical. Everything we were doing in the first period, we need to now do in the third period. Because second period, I think we kind of lost our bearings a little bit, and that allowed for Xavier to score 3 goals there and take the lead.
And it's 5-on-3, and for both teams can be a big momentum shift. Xavier wins the faceoff back, and they control. Puck on across. Big drive, save made by Brown.
Big save there for Brown.
In and out of his glove. Puck goes behind the net. Mitchke has it. Gets the puck taken off him.
14 seconds left on this 5-on-3 for Xavier.
Puck thrown back out down low. And they're working in front.
Good play by Captain
Cleared
Adam
away.
Bertzloff to get that from not going in the middle of the
here
ice.
comes Bertzlaff. Great chip play.
Speed.
Chips the puck to himself. Moves on in, and he's poke checked. Takes the puck away. And tried to get a puck over to Ferry, but it was blocked. Now here comes Xavier. I thought it went off his pad. It came in and out so quickly. I thought
It did hit off his pad, but as he moved over to the middle of the net, he pushed the moorings off. So that's an instant blow the whistle.
And the faceoff will take place in the BG defensive zone. 1:02 left to go in the power play. 5-on-4 and 12:13 to go here in regulation. Bertzlaff on the draw. And a shot off the faceoff goes up and over the net. Xavier controls. Puck thrown across, and the player lost it in his skates. And Bertzlaff tries to clear and does. Gray racing after it, and he couldn't get to it. And it could have been a 2-on-1 with him and Ferry. And he just couldn't get to it as he was tied up with a Musketeer. Puck thrown in. Wise goes back to retrieve it. Puck thrown around. Stopped there by Xavier. Puck thrown out. That play will be stopped.
Xavier's going to get a penalty here for a cross check to the back of the head of Captain Adam Bertzloff.
And Bertzlaff actually, I was able to see that whole sequence. Bertzlaff went in to go hit him. As he went to go hit him, he may have lost his footing. And the Xavier player just stepped over him, just cross-checked him. It's extremely unnecessary cross-check. And now this is where BG definitely has to take advantage.
Right, it's going to be 4-on-4 here for 31 seconds. BG's going to get that man back. This is where we need to capitalize. We score a goal in this power play. All the momentum that Xavier just had is now on BG's side.
They have 31 seconds of 4-on-4 action and then a minute 29 power play for BG. Schuler tries to come out with it. He does, but it's taken away by Xavier to try to get the puck out to Nitschke.
BG just needs to play smart hockey here for another 18 seconds until they get that fifth man.
Puck thrown in deep. Xavier controls. And he's taken away. Great pressure there from Nitschke. Now Horvath takes the puck away. Horvath works his way in. He's kept in there by Nitschke. Goes back behind the net. The man is out. And they're able to clear the zone. So now a 5-on-4 power play for BG for the next minute 20. Puck thrown to Horvath. Horvath taking his time. Now Nitschke. Nitschke works his way in. Deeks goes behind the net. Bertzlaff goes in to help him. It's played into the corner. Xavier tries to clear, and they do. Brown stops it there.
Time for BG to reset here. Gonna make a good play.
Gray goes in to leave the puck. Now a wide pass is thrown right back in. 40 seconds left here in the power play. Bertzlaff has the puck. Falcons captain works his way down the far wing. Goes behind the net. Puts it in front. Ferry now. Let's see what BG can do. Let's see how they set up.
Got about 20 seconds here.
Over to Gray. Gray throws it on net, and it gets blocked in front. Schuler back out to Gray, over to Dirkmatt. Dirkmatt winds up, drive, and it gets deflected up into the glass.
10 more seconds.
Goes back out over to Gray. Pass goes over Ferry's stick, but Schuler gets to it, and now Ferry. Ferry back out over to Gray at the point. Gray winds up, drives one, and it goes up and over the net. And the fifth man is out for Xavier. Power play is over. 9:35 to go in regulation now. BG still down by 2. Gray, long pass, goes off Messenger's stick into the zone. Bendewald will try and play in the far corner. Pressure there as Messenger goes in to help him. Puck pops up in the air. Bendewald try and take it out. He's poke checked. Puck thrown around. Kept in there by Bellinger. Great play there. Goes back behind the net. Now Bendewald puts it in front. Here's a shot by Simon, and it gets deflected up and into the netting, and that will stop play. 9:04 to go in the third.
Would have been really nice for BG to get a goal right there, but nonetheless, we still have 9 minutes left in the game. We have a bit more momentum than we did at the start of this period, so BG's looking to ride the momentum, get a goal, get one more, tie it up, and play hard the rest of the game.
just keep on playing aggressive. That's what they've been doing all game. They were lacking on it a bit in the second period. They've been doing a much better job here in the third. They got to keep it up. Now here's a chance for Xavier. Puck thrown in front and went wide of the Xavier player streaking across the slot. Puck pops back in. Messenger has it. Cross ice pass. Tipped in there by Dubendorfer. Messenger goes in to play it. Puck thrown around by Xavier. Xavier player stopped there by Dubendorfer, and his pass for Schutte went awry. Now it's thrown around the net. Great pressure here by BG. Puck thrown back, kept in by Bellinger, and now Schutte in front. Mallet backhands one, and it was blocked. Puck thrown off the glass. Kept in there by Bellinger once again. Mallet will go in to play it. Mallet goes behind the net. Waits. Puts it in front. Dubendorfer now behind the net. Dubendorfer plays it off the net to himself. Plays it back out to Bellinger. Bellinger waits. Bellinger shoots, save, and the rebound, and nobody could get their stick on it.
Continuous pressure here from BG. We're liking it.
Now Schutte. It goes past him. Now he gets it in the corner from Mallet. Back out to Orrs. Orrs with a shot, and it goes wide. Puck thrown around the boards all the way back down. And Orrs will take over. Long pass up to Dubendorfer. Dubendorfer fakes the drive and now takes it in. It was poke checked. Now puck goes off to Stanchion. Horvath tries to work his way in. And he was poke checked, and now here comes Xavier. The player tried to make a move and he could not. Taken away by Horvath. 1-on-2 chance for Cam Horvath. Looks his way in, he shoots, and he throws it wide, blocker side.
Good move there by Cameron Horvath to get the goalie to really move around right there and get a good open shot.
It was. Horvath plays it out, and Nishi couldn't keep it in. Now this might be a chance for Xavier. Great aggressive play there by Nishki to stay with it. Great effort. And now Papanayu works his way in. Papanayu shoots, blocker save there. And he got taken down.
No call.
And now Horvath in front to Ferry, and he couldn't get a stick on it. Now puck comes in front, and it's cleared back out. Dirkmatt racing after it. A bad angle shot. It's deflected away off the side of the net. Now Dirkmatt throws it around over to Gray. Gray. Dirkmatt went through his legs. Horvath. He put it right in front, and a great save there made by Brown. Bad pass there by a BG player, and a great save there by Brown as he answered the call. Ferry works his way in. Ferry shoots. Save made by the Xavier goaltender, and he holds it. And regardless of that chance for Xavier that just happened, BG, they've had a lot more jump to their game in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, I would say BG probably has more offensive time possession than Xavier during this third period, which they really need right now because obviously they're down by 2 goals, so they need that offensive zone and more shots.
And we're a very long time away from this, I would say. When do you think Rischel starts to consider pulling the goaltender?
I mean, there's still 6 minutes left in the game. Personally, as a coach, I would say that if I'm still down by 2, I would look into pulling him maybe 2.5 to 3 minutes left in the game here.
Puck goes off a stanchion. Burslav takes it. He shoots, and the puck is loose. Burslav
That's a goal.
Scores!
That should be a goal. If they wave that off, that should definitely be a goal.
Are they going to call it a goal? Nothing was called. I didn't see anything. I didn't see the ref or linesman wave it off.
I think the ref from his position, which was all the way down on the other side of the net, didn't know that he didn't have that covered. So that is a mistake on the officials that they do not call that a goal. And it looks like it'll be a offensive zone face-off for BG, so it's a no-goal call.
And that is the second goal that BG scored that has been taken away from them. Second time that's happened in this game. First time was when it went off the middle post in the second period.
Bowling Green really needed that with 5:51 left.
That would have been a huge momentum shifter, and it would have been their captain getting the goal.
Should be center out for Xavier here since they're late to the draw.
And Xavier has only 4 guys out on the ice. And now they get their 5th man. Smith on the draw. This one back by Xavier. play it all the way back down. Puck will go on net. Let's play it over to Gray. Gray over to Dirkmatt. Dirkmatt over to Wood. Wood fanned on the pass. Gets it back. Try to play it over to Smith. Went wide of him. Now here comes the Xavier player. He works his way in. Poke check there by Gray. Great effort there. Puck thrown in front. Great passing, and they score. Beautiful passing play from Xavier. And they cash in, and they extend their lead to 3 goals, and they've scored 5 unanswered goals. .5:19 to go in the third now. Xavier with a 6-3 lead. Schuler on the draw. Come back by BG, but taken away. There's a shot, and it goes up and off the glove. Now it's thrown on, and now Schuler has it.
This game is going to get very physical very fast, so BG players need to make sure they're hunkering down still and they're not doing anything that would get them in trouble with the league.
The shot by Schuler was saved by the Xavier goaltender, and he got taken down beside the net. Puck, great keeping there by Messenger. Puck thrown on, wide of the net. Now Schuler tries to play it. Messenger now. Now Schuler, Deeks, now Wise. Wise, a shot deflected just wide. A shot was going high, and it got deflected down and went just wide of the cage. Puck thrown around. Bendewald throws it around. Simon backends one. Back in deep. Over to Simon. Simon fanned on the shot. And the net once again comes off the moorings.
I'm not really sure what's going on here with these refs today. I don't mean any offense in any way, but I really need to understand what's going on here. You're not allowed to call a whistle if a goalie stick break, because as a goalie, I know that if my stick broke, I would not get a whistle, even if my team had possession of the puck.
And the whistle blew actually before Simon took the shot.
So I'm really confused here.
Even if Simon scored on that shot, it wouldn't have counted.
And he doesn't even have a backup stick on the bench, so this should definitely be. If Xavier's centerman right now is allowed to take this draw, then that is horrible official. I don't mean any disrespect to the officials. I'm glad we have officials, but the officiating in this game has not been the best. We've had what? Maybe 3 goals waved off.
Yeah.
We've had nets come off maybe 8 or 9 times in this game so far.
3 goals waved off, 2 for BG, 1 for Xavier. And the 2 for BG weren't because of anything they did.
Correct.
One wasn't waved off. One actually went in, and they didn't call anything. And the second one was because of an early whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Puck with Dubendorfer across the shooting, and he scores!
Great goal there by number 9, Jacob Schutte. Able to really get in there and get that goal, right? Dubendorfer sees that he's got Schutte right next to him. Jacob pulls that defender towards him, gives it right back to Schutte. Schutte's able to shove it up in there for a goal.
And that one wasn't waved off.
Thankfully.
And it's back down to a 2-goal lead. And that right there, there's still 4 minutes left. I know it's a 2-goal lead, but that's a big momentum shifter.
4 minutes, plenty of time, right? You're only up by 2 goals, and now we have all the momentum.
Very big momentum shifter. As Schutte was able to stuff that puck 5-hole on the Xavier goaltender. Great passing there from Dubendorfer. Great shooting by Jacob Schutte. Now it's taken away by Dubendorfer. He works his way in. He shoots. Glove save. Schutte takes the puck. Now Simon tried to get to it. And Wise plays it in the corner.
Jake Schutte is a phenomenal heads-up player, right? He knows what's going on with the puck. He understands where to be on the ice at all times, and he knew exactly where to be on that play, which allowed him to score that goal. So we need more players like that to just really get their head in the game and understand where they need to be at all times.
Puck thrown in off the glove of a Xavier player. As they control, puck thrown across. And here they come, puck thrown in. 3:18 to go here in the third. BG still down by 2 goals, as they had been for most of the third period. Horvath Papanayu, he works his way in. Tries to deke, and The defender for Xavier said no to that. Just play it up.
Offsides.
A blind pass. And delayed offsides as they have to give the puck back to BG. And here comes Gray. Gray throws it in around the boards. Taken there by Ferry. And the puck is played right back out. Under 3 minutes to go now here in the third. And that will go back down for an icing. 2:42 to go here in the third period.
Right now, if I was our head coach for BG, I'd probably be thinking to myself, if we hold this zone for at least 15 to 20 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and take Brown out of net, get that extra attacker in there, keep the pressure going, and try and put one in the net, see if we can't get two.
And honestly, besides the goal that they scored for about the past 10 minutes or so, they've had a really rough time. Xavier's had a very rough time getting into the offensive zone.
I would have to agree with that statement.
Shot goes into the near corner. No signal yet. Puck thrown in. Bertzlaff.
We're looking for definitive possession right here, right?
Puck thrown in front.
That might be
Comes back
around
out.
now.
Now Gray throws it at the net. It's loose, and it's whacked out by Bertzlaff. Nothing doing there. And the goalie's helmet comes off again. That's the third time in this game.
I can't say that as a high school player, my helmet has never been taken off during mid-play. And it was pretty loose, I'd like to think.
And they will now choose
They elect to pull the
Zach
goalie.
Brown.
I like this move by head coach here, Jake Rischel. You got 2:10 left. You're down by 2 goals. Like, you got to pull them at some point. And right now, with this perfect offensive zone face-off, now would be the perfect time to do it, as we wait for the goalie to fix his helmet or something.
And I would say their goalie's helmet coming off. There was also a whistle, which you don't like, but you could say it was a bit of a good break for them because Xavier was about to take the puck out of the zone. And now the faceoff stays in the BG zone, and Schuler will take the draw. 6 men on the ice for BG. Puck played out towards the empty net, and it goes wide.
Well, that would have been super unfortunate,
And
but
that will be icing.
there's no penalties right now, so every time that Xavier shoots, if they don't score, it'll be an icing, and it'll go right back down to them. And unfortunately, they're not allowed to change if they do ice the puck, per rules of our division. Or league, I should say.
Schuler wins it back again. Ferry over to Dirkmatt. Dirkmatt winds up and drives one. It's loose at the front of the net. Dubendorfer tried to get a stick on it. Could not. It's backhanded out. Kept in by Wise. Plays it over into the far corner. Schuler throws it back out, and it bounces over the stick of Dirkmatt. Unfortunate bounce. And he falls down. Chance for Xavier to the empty net, and he gets blocked away by Dirkmatt, and Wise will control back behind the net. 1:38 to go in the third. Puck thrown up to Schuler. Schuler works his way in.
Need to put one here.
Takes a shot.
Need to put one
shoots
in the net here, yeah.
Glove save made by the Xavier goaltender.
Need to put one in here in the next 31 seconds, or it's going to be super hard for our team to put in 2 goals in less than a minute of hockey.
1:31 to go in the third now as BG puts new players out on the ice. 6 players on the ice for BG.
A lot of 50-50 things in this game today are really not going BG's way.
It's been rough for them, and a timeout is used by, it looks like, Xavier.
Go ahead and break down what Bowling Green here and Xavier are talking about. Bowling Green, obviously, same thing as I talked about before during the last timeout. They're really looking forward to really getting the puck in there, keeping the puck control in their offensive zone, and getting shots on net while crashing the rebound, right? You got an extra attacker now. Everything goes in the net. Look for that open rebound, right? Xavier, on the other
always
hand,
look for the rebounds, go to the hard parts of the ice.
correct. And Xavier, on the other hand, is looking to really contain them to the outside, right? Just because they have one extra guy doesn't mean it's the end of the world, right? Xavier's going to be able to, have a wide open, almost box type formation and really push everybody outside so they can't get in deep, or they can't get into the middle part of the ice and get good quality shots. But I'm excited to see what Rischel has come up with for this 6-on-5 with 1:31 left, down by 2.
And he's going to put Bertzlaff, Wood, Ferry, Horvath, Gray, and Papanayu out on the ice. So that's 5 forwards and
5
one
forwards, 1 D,
defenseman.
yep.
So he's looking for nothing put shots on net if he's willing to put 5 forwards out on the ice.
At this point, Justin, it's going to be all or nothing for Bowling Green, right? You either get one here,
Throw pucks on net.
or unfortunately, you're going to have to meet Xavier tomorrow at their place.
Horvath on the draw, back to Ferry. Ferry waits, he shoots, and save made there by the Xavier goaltender.
That was a good offensive draw, right back to Ferry. Ferry's able to really kind of pick his spot and shoot it right at the goalie, but unfortunately his helmet comes off once again. I wonder if this happens a lot for his goalie. Maybe it's time for a new helmet, don't you think?
Yeah. Either tighten it up or buy a new one because they're delaying the game.
At some point, I would think that they might give him a delay a game for how many times it's happened, but it's okay.
I think if it happens again, they might choose to talk about it, but we've seen a lot of calls that haven't made sense in this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. Horvath on the draw. This one back into the corner. Wood goes in to play it. Puck comes in front, and it goes wide. And now Ferry.
He's got time now. Settle the puck. You got
Gray
time.
Throws it on net. Comes in front. It's loose. And it's
That'll be a
goal!
goal!
Wood! Jeff Wood puts it home, and it's a 1-goal game with 1:12 to go in the third. Great heads-up awareness. He stuffs it high glove side.
This is what I'm talking about. You got 5 forwards on the ice, right? You got 1D up top to watch it, make sure nothing gets past him. You got 5 offensive forwards down low. You shoot the puck low. You get those open opportunities. Jeffrey Wood sitting right at the bottom of the circle, able to pop it over the goalie's glove, and you know what? BG's back in this game with 1:12 left.
This makes things very interesting. This is a huge face-off for the Falcons. Horvath on the draw, and is able to win it back. And Gray controls. And they want to pull Brown as quickly as possible. Bertzlaff
Hard for Bowling Green to get the opportunity to do so.
Bertzlaff takes it away. Try to get it over to Ferry. The pass went awry of him, and it's thrown back in. And offside is called, and now we might have a little skirmish as the whistle was blown just after.
I genuinely
Bertzlaff
think Bertzlaff did not hear the offsides call.
Yeah, they didn't blow the whistle until after he shot it, so all good on him. And the faceoff will be outside of the zone, so they cannot pull Brown just yet. 55.4 seconds left to go now.
But I do expect if BG wins this faceoff and they're able to pull it out and get into the zone from the left side, they will pull Brown immediately. And if I was Brown right now, I'd probably be almost all the way up to the hash marks on my circles. Shortest distance.
And he's playing where he would normally play, just outside the crease. Let's see how long it takes. And they once again have 4 forwards out on the ice to start. Puck thrown across. Bertzlaff plays it in.
We really needed possession there, but it's pretty smart to get that puck in deep.
And Brown goes to the bench, and the extra attacker will come on. Ferry goes in to get it in the corner. It's played by Xavier. Backhands one. Now it's back behind the net. Xavier tries to play it out, cannot. Papanayu fell down. Ferry takes over there. Ferry in the near corner. Has the puck. Throws it back out. Papanayu. Papanayu throws one on net. Save made by the goaltender with the pad. Now Wood, physical play in the far corner. 17 seconds left. Bertzlaff throws it off the boards. Wood has it now. Wood backhands one in front. It's loose. Gray is able to keep it in. 8 seconds. Ferry now. He's checked there. Puck battle at the near boards. 2 seconds and 1. And that's going to do it. No, whistle with 0.9 seconds left. So there will be a face-off.
Xavier loves extracurricular activities. I'm not sure what's
0.9
going
seconds
on
left. Yeah, every whistle there's been
Find a
something,
partner to
there's been
dance with,
something-
ladies and
There's
gentlemen.
been something going on. They found somebody to go with.
I mean, whoever takes this face-off, if they could absolutely rock one off the puck drop, they might be able to get it in there. Face-off should be in BG's offensive zone here.
And penalties assessed to Ferry and a Musketeer. So 4-on-4 for the last 9/10 of a second. And they're going to set up a one-timer. And that'll do it. And in the first game of their 2-game set, Xavier takes game 1, 6-5. And they will do it again tomorrow night. at Xavier. What are your main takeaways from this game, Chris?
I would say, we talked about early game. Both head coach Richel and Captain Adam Birdsloff said, you got to come out fast in the first period. And you know what? BG did that in the first period. They were able to put 3 goals in, only giving up 1. They go into the first intermission up 2 goals. And then, you know what? Second period, they got a little flat-footed. We can't be doing that. You got to come out with momentum every time, right? But I think the major things is like when BG starts off strong in the first period, they're going to be ahead after the first intermission.
And just a really rough second period for Bowling Green. As you said, they got off to a really, really good start in the first period. They were almost able to come back and tie it up. A goal with just over a minute left in the third. And a great effort from both teams here in this game. Xavier really coming alive in the second period. And it was a great game by both teams.
It'll be Bowling Green at Xavier tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be around 1 p.m. Should be another interesting game. Obviously, this one being quite the nail-biter, if you would say. So I'm excited to watch that game tomorrow. Thank you to all of our viewers for tuning in tonight. We're going to have Chip stop by and talk to another coach here. And that'll do it for the broadcast.
And we will not
be talking to anybody today.
Our next broadcast will be next Friday when BG takes on OSU here at Slate Family Ice Arena. That game will be at 10 o'clock.
Should be another great game.
Should be a fantastic game between 2 great teams.
BG looks to bounce back tomorrow at Xavier. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight on the broadcast, and we will see you next week.